Hi, this is Allison with another home yoga practice. And in this practice, we're going to focus on your hands, another integral part of your foundation in most postures. And just like your feet, the more clarity, the more integrity we have in our foundation, that travels up into the core of our bodies. To begin, take a comfortable seat and breathe. We're going to begin this practice much like the feet practice with bringing some awareness to our hands. So lift your right hand and we're going to touch the four corners of your right hand. First, touching the index knuckle, then the inner edge of the heel of your hand, then pinky knuckle, and then outer heel. On the left side, index, inner edge of the heel, pinky, outer edge of the heel. Lift your right hand again and just feel the musculature on your forearm. Notice the tone. And then spread your fingers and notice the tone of your forearm. And then finally claw your fingers, like make a claw like an animal and feel your forearm. That clawing action brings strength to our limbs and our wrists. So come onto your hands and knees and place just your fingertips down. Just the fingertips touch the earth with integrity and intention and awareness. And then slowly lower your metacarpals, the place where your fingers meet your hands down. And finally lightly lower the heel of your hands down. And then lift into downward facing dog. Now we're going to play a game here. And we're not going to lift our hands for the majority of our practice. So your hands are going to stay steady and glued to the earth, even as you lift your right leg. Lift your right leg high to the sky, but stay connected in your hands, in your foundation. Slowly lower your right leg down and lift your left leg up. Stay steady and strong in your foundations. Knuckles pressing down, fingertips pressing down. Lower your left leg down. Keep your fingers just where they are. Inhale, come forward to plank pose. And then exhale back to downward facing dog. 2 more times, just like that. Keep your fingertips pressing down, hands engaged. Inhale, come forward to plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Fingers stay rooted. Inhale, plank pose. And this time, exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, rise up, cobra or up dog. Your hands do not change, even as you move up and back to downward facing dog. And then step up to a lunge. You're going to lift your palms, but keep your fingers down so your fingers do not lift. They do not move. And then with your next breath, back to downward facing dog. And then bring your left foot forward for your lunge on the second side. Again, your fingertips stay down, but your palm lifts up. Staying steady and committed in your fingertips, even as we move the legs. Usually it's the other way around. So this is a powerful practice to train your body. Back to downward facing dog. And then inhale, float forward to plank pose. Exhale, lower. Inhale, curl up cobra or up dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Moving with your breath, walk your feet up towards your hands, keeping your fingertips on the earth, keeping your hands on the earth. Bend your knees as much as you need to keep the hands on the earth. And then from here, you're going to lift your right leg to the sky for standing splits. Your hands stay pressing into the earth, glued to the earth, even as you extend up and out through your right leg. And then lower your right leg. Lift your left leg to the sky, standing splits, fingertips, hands stay glued to the earth, steady and strong in your foundation. And then lower your left leg down. And step back to downward facing dog. Hands stay exactly where they are. It's a training exercise. Inhale, come forward to plank pose. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise cobra or up dog. Hands don't change. Hands don't move. Back to downward facing dog. And then come onto your hands and knees and sit back, child's pose. Hands don't move. Hands stay exactly where they've been the entire practice, like they're glued to the earth. This is such a powerful training for your mind, for your body, for your practice. Inhale, come onto hands and knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then inhale again to plank pose. Exhale, lower. Inhale, curl up cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hands don't move. And then come to Vashisthasana. You're going to come onto the right hand, outside edge of the right foot. You can lift your left arm up, bring your left foot in front of your right knee, or stack your feet. Two options. Keep your feet active. Keep your right fingertips pressing into the earth. Stay steady in your foundation of your right hand. And then inhale, come back to the center and change sides. Left hand, outside edge of the left foot. Right foot can come in front of the left leg, or you can stack your feet. Choose what allows you to have the greatest expression and the most connection. Keep your left fingertips pressing down. I know it's hard. And then inhale, come back to downward facing dog. Float forward to plank pose, lower down, and then inhale, curl up cobra or up dog. Hands stay exactly where they are, and then exhale, downward facing dog. And then again, walk your feet towards your hands. Press into your feet, and this time inhale, rise to standing. That was great work. I know it's challenging to keep your hands glued down. We're going to use the hands to awaken the arms now. Lift your right arm up and just feel your right bicep. Just notice the tone in the arm. And then imagine you're grabbing onto a pull-up bar. Make that claw and pull down. Charge the bicep, charge the right arm. And then keep that charge, keep that musculature, and stretch up through your right thumb and your right index finger. Now feel the biceps, probably more engaged. Second side, just lift the left arm, feel the bicep. Then make the claw, pull down with an engaged upper arm. And then again, feel the bicep, feel how that's engaged, and keep the engagement as you stretch up through your hand. Very, very good work. Now come back to Tadasana, reach up to the sky, and exhale, bow forward. From here, step your left foot back and come to a high lunge, arms up overhead. Now, arms up over your head, grab onto your pull-up bar, pull down and engage your biceps, engage your arm muscles, then stretch out through your fingertips. It'll take you into a powerful, deep back bend because our foundation, our hands, are related to our core. Exhale, touch the earth, step up, Uttanasana. And then step the right foot back for your low lunge on the second side. Take the arms up overhead, palms face forward, grab onto your pull-up bar and pull down, using the muscles to engage the shoulder blades on your back, and then stretch actively and powerfully out through your arms, through your hands, illuminating your chest from the engagement of your hands. And then exhale, touch the earth, and step back, downward facing dog. From down dog, come on to your back for bridge pose. And you're going to press your elbows into the mat to really hug your shoulder blades on your back. And actually press your hands like you're holding a ball, and press your elbows down so much that you can lift your shoulders off the earth and come more onto your crown. And then lift your arms up to the sky. Notice how much your hands influence your ability to lift your upper spine. And then again, press your elbows down, lift your hips up, and come into bridge pose. In bridge pose, you can clasp your hands underneath you. That is one way to keep them engaged. Or you can keep them with the elbows bent and like you're holding a ball. That's another way to use the hands to engage your shoulder blades. Enjoy another full breath here, really using your hands to work your shoulder blades onto your back, lift your sternum, lift your chest. You can even place your hands behind your ears and come up to Urdhva Dhanurasana if that serves your practice. If you're in Urdhva Dhanurasana, press into your fingertips like we were pressing in downward facing dog. Use your hands to fuel more opening in your upper spine. And then wherever you are, slowly lower down onto your back. Pause and breathe. And then roll to your right side and come onto your hands and knees. Come onto your fingertips, and you're going to thread your left arm underneath your right for a twist. Stay on your right fingertips so you can draw your shoulder blades onto your back. That engagement of the periphery, the foundation, the hands, can profoundly affect your core. Often we try to move the core, but when we adjust the periphery first, the core changes naturally and more easily. And then inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, thread your right arm underneath your left for your twist to the second side. Again, stay on the left fingertips so you can draw your left shoulder blade onto your back, getting more of the twist in your thoracic spine, your upper spine. And then inhale, come back to the center. And exhale, sit back in a child's pose. Stay on your fingertips as you lower down. And then come off your fingertips. Just let your arms hang out and notice the change in your shoulders. And then just press your palms down. Lift your shoulder blades onto your back. Notice the change. And then finally come onto just your fingertips again and notice how much you can integrate your shoulder blades on your back. That's just a quick little example and exercise of how much the hands and small adjustments in the hands can affect other parts of our body. And then slowly, mindfully make your way onto your back for Shavasana. You can set a timer here so you can really allow your body, your mind to relax and absorb and assimilate the information. These foundation practices are short, but there is tremendous power in focusing on your hands and feet and really learning new patterns, new ways of utilizing your hands and feet for your practice, for your awareness, for your yoga. Thank you so much for being a part of this practice and this course. I'm so proud of you and honored to have you. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste.